Should be live on YouTube. Welcome into the stream. This is a play-by-play of the Knicks versus the Raptors, Wednesday night, June 28th. I'll give you the play-by-play, the breakdown, and also I am live on Twitter. So you can join me in a space right now where it's interactive. And the goal is to get everybody here on YouTube. But while the community is still active in Twitter, I want to make sure that I'm reaching out to them as well. All in all, I am very happy that you guys are joining me. Definitely subscribe to Your Knicks. This is where you get all of your Knicks content. You get the trade updates, you get recaps, you get interviews, you get breakdowns, playoffs, draft, the whole 12 months of the Knicks calendar. You can count on me. I'll be there for you. But tonight, Knicks have their third matchup against the Toronto Raptors of the season. The Knicks won their first game against the Raptors. Remember, that was after, OG Anunoby got hurt, and the Knicks started their little surge there where they beat the Nets and they beat the Hornets, and then they beat the Raptors at home. Of course, there was no Jakob Poeltl in that one. I believe there was no R.J. Barrett in that one. And the Raptors at that point were ahead of the Knicks. And then the next game was the quarterfinal matchup with Toronto being at home. Of course, the Knicks won that game. That was the game where the Knicks qualified for the semifinals and went to Vegas. Shout out to the two people that are with me on YouTube right now. Appreciate you. So the Knicks won that game. They started out a little slow. Brandon Ingram was dominating. Jalen Brunson was on fire. It'll be interesting to see who takes on those matchups tonight. Originally, it was Jamal Shed. It was who's a good young guard, but I think Brunson enjoys having smaller guards on him, like Davion Mitchell. I think he enjoys having that because his shot window just gets different, especially with closeouts and things like that. Brunson's like, I gotta hand it to him, man, because even in tough matchups, man, this dude finds a way to score. So it'll be interesting to see how he deals with the matchup, what matchup he gets. Obviously they have two impressive wings over there with Barnes and Ingram. And then with us, we have McHale and OG Anunoby. So this is a game for them to step out. Of course, there's always the storyline with OG Anunoby being traded for Emmanuel Quickley and RJ Barrett. This will be RJ Barrett's first game against the Knicks this season. They've been very successful with him in the lineup. They definitely have a 65, 650 winning percentage probably with him in the lineup. I'm on record for saying OG Anunoby was for RJ and IQ was probably the greatest trade in my lifetime, of just being a conscious Knicks fan, being born in 1991. I understood that we got Sprewell. I was there for the Marbury trade. I was there for the Melo trade. I was there for the Porzingis trade, right? Going through the kind of like the biggest deals and everything. I wasn't really like a Knick fan during with the Starks trade and all that, or the Camby trade or things like that. But I would say in modern times, OG for IQ and RJ is probably the best trade that we've had. A lot of people might argue. Some people might say, the Josh Hart trade has more of an impact on this roster. But to me, I just really think that OG signified like that we had something that we've never had, which is a guy that can really, neutralize the other side of the floor as it comes to like the new modern jumbo wing. So let me just get that out of the way. Those are the storylines going into tonight's game. Of course, their records are pretty much even. If the Knicks win, they jump into sole possession in third place. They might even get closer to second place also. And that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it. Coming into the game, the Knicks do not have Deuce McBride. They do not have Mitchell Robinson. So how that'll affect the Knicks is it will open up the backup guard position to Tyler Kolek or Jordan Clarkson, who've been out of the rotation, and it will open up the backup center minutes to Ariel Hukporti. Also, Gershon Yabusele will probably get his little burn that he gets. Will Kevin McCullough get in this game? Will Muhammad Diawara get in this game? Those are things to look out for. I'm not going to go too deep into Toronto, but let me just get the link active on here if you guys would be so kind. to join me on YouTube. Just making sure. There I am. How you doing? Looking at myself. Okay, copy the link and just put this up. We are live on YouTube. All right. Put that in there. And then I just want to drop the information to donate to the channel. Everything that goes into this into the channel goes right back to the channel. So things like background development, graphic designs, merchandise, things that you guys can represent for the channel, for supporting. I really appreciate you. I put a lot of effort into this, a lot of stuff behind the scenes that people don't see. A lot of work kind of like goes into my head, and I'm thinking about it all the time. So if there's things that you guys see that you guys enjoy, or things that you guys would like to see changed, definitely an open book, man. All right, so donate to the channel. As you can see on the screen, it says Poppa Left at and I got to do a better job of giving back, man, because there are so many people that have really allowed for this to become a thing. So Poppa Left on Venmo, Poppa Left on Cash App. Appreciate the love. All right, let's get that in here. Michelle, what's the wine called? Michelle, my wife is she's got the headphones on. She can't hear anything. I don't know if Deej is going to join me tonight. I hope he does. Shout out to the 10 people that are here. Let me share it on the timeline as well. Apparently, like most of you guys are coming from YouTube. So that was kind of a shock to me, but also like pleasant surprise. We are live. And then also, if you'd like to comment, I don't know why, but I'm not seeing the comments in here. Oh, here they are. Great. Knicks suck. That comes from Philly Memes. Shout out to you, brother. Appreciate for joining. And again, if you don't like the fact that someone just said that the Knicks suck, until it's like 90% Knicks fans in here, they're going to have the right to say what they want. I don't really care. I'm engaging with who's engaging with me right now. I am not being picky. Pastor Claudio, Transformers, robots in disguise. Don't really understand the reference. How do you think we match up with the Raptors defensively? Now, are you saying defensively like how we're going to guard them? Okay. So I would say, depending on the line, let's look at their lineup first. Let me see what the Raptors put out there. Actually, I can do this on my computer. All right, let's see what the Raptors starting lineup is. Starting lineup. Okay. So they got Quickly, Barrett, Ingram, Barnes, and Colin Murray-Boyle. So I would put Brunson on Barrett. Honestly, you could put Brunson on Quickly tonight too. Just because it's an honest enough matchup where Brunson's not going to get blown by Emmanuel Quickly. And if Emmanuel Quickly wants to take his matchup to ISO on Brunson, that plays into the faults of Emmanuel Quickly. But Quickly's hot right now. He's been playing probably his best basketball as a Raptor. So we'll see what they do with that. They probably might put McHale on Quickly though. But McHale did so well against Brandon Ingram the last time, but probably Anunoby and Hart will take on Barnes. I would say McHale and Brunson and Hart will take on Quickly and Ingram. Probably not Brunson. Probably Hart and McHale will take on Ingram, and then McHale and OG will take on Hart and OG will take on Barnes. They're not afraid to put Hart on a big. And then with RJ, just you match up, make sure he stays out of the corner, make sure you rake the dribble drives a little bit, try to get into his body a little bit. But the game's about to start. If the Heat get Giannis, we are stuck benching 50 million. I might do something that would be permanent. Take that as you may. I'm sorry, Brandon. Don't hurt yourself, Brandon. It's not worth it. The Knicks are never worth it. They got to win a title first. Philly, the city sucks. Ooh. I actually love Philadelphia. I don't know if I hate to admit it, but I was going through a rough time in my mid-20s, and I actually moved out to Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and I stayed in an apartment there. It was $1,000 a month with like utilities included. It was called the Towers of Windsor Park, and it was the same complex that Muhammad Ali lived in. It was crazy. I also met DJ Ready Red of the Ghetto Boys there on the elevator right before he passed. It was a crazy time out there, and I really enjoyed Philadelphia's like soulful poetry hip hop scene. But yeah, fuck Philly, I guess. Philly cheesesteaks are overrated. Bacon, egg, and cheese with salt, pepper, ketchup all day. Yeah, Philly cheesesteaks are overrated. It's just not. Honestly, it's just not an enjoyable like experience. It's too much. It's like, I don't know. I like steak. I don't like steak on a sandwich. It's just, I'd rather have steak. You know what I mean? Anyways, here we go. Got the game starting. I guess Deej is not showing up. I don't know where he is, but we are live on YouTube. We are live on Twitter. Let me know your thoughts about the game as it goes. I'll make sure I'll read it on the stream. What do you guys think the prediction of tonight's game will be? Do you predict a win? Do you think the Knicks are too short-handed? Shout out to you, Gotta Be Legend. Do you guys think that, YouTube saying better than Twitter? Okay, Rando. YouTube gang, man. I don't mind. I got both the squads out here. Maybe you guys are different squads. You know what I mean? YouTube, Twitter. It's all good with me, man. I'm just kind of working through the kinks anyways. So I'm just happy to be here and get this content out to you, man. All right. Make sure you put your predictions in so we can spin the block at the end of the game. Bati Barrett. It's messed up. All right. Colin Murray Boyles from South Carolina. Karl Anthony Towns from Kentucky, the Wildcat, wins the tip. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Now it's Karl Anthony Towns on the wing. Holds out the ball, throws it into OG Anunoby, slides it into the corner. Mikal Bridges back to Towns. The three is up. It's off the front rim. No. Rebound by Scotty Barnes. Outlets way ahead of the court to Colin Murray Boyles, who gets the layup. And a transition look. Mike Brown does not like those. We'll see if the Knicks make an adjustment. Josh Hart gives the ball to Jalen Brunson. Brunson goes through the screen and now is guarded by Murray Boyles. Hart stops his dribble, looks around the floor. Knicks got to move around. They're just standing around here, and the ball is going to be a foul. It's going to be a foul on Josh Hart, and the Knicks look a step slow. Their process looks very, very disrupted, very malaised. This is a team that, while they did beat the Kings by double digits last night, they were pretty much in a dogfight for about 85% of the game. Emmanuel Quickley, guarded by his old teammate, Jalen Brunson. There it is. Like I said, I think they'll allow Jalen to guard Quickley. And the mid-range jumper by Barnes is no good. Rebounds tipped out. Actually, that was Ingram. Tipped out. Barnes gets the rebound. Now Quickley for three. That one finds the bottom of the net, and it's 5-0. Raptors with an early lead. Karl Anthony Towns passes to Jalen Brunson, who shoots a three over the hands of Barnes. No good. Rebound by Barrett. Barrett with the right hand, guarded by Bridges. Barrett looking in the post. He's got a mismatch. It's Brunson on him. Now Murray Boyles tries a backdoor pass, and he loses it. A sleight of hand by OG Anunoby, but it'll stay with Toronto. As Gotta Be Legend says, going to be a close game. Rando says, Knicks win. I'm biased. Let's check the Twitter chat right now. Mez says, let's get this dub. Javon says, Raptors 117, Knicks 105. Brunson flu game from Rob says he gets 50. Inbound comes in. It's stolen away off the deflection by Anunoby. Brunson ahead to Bridges. Bridges drives, momentarily loses the ball, goes into the hands of Karl-Anthony Towns, who touches the paint and loses the ball. As the ball is tipped up in the air, it's quickly 3-on-1. Barrett dumps off. Now it's Barnes with the lay-in, and that'll be a timeout as the Knicks go down 7, and they've turned the ball over on their last 2 possessions. It is not looking pretty early on. That last possession was gross. What'd you guys see over there? I mean, I don't know how in the hell that Karl-Anthony Towns is blaming anybody on that. You know, sometimes he has a gripe, but that time it's just it really grinds my gears, man. It really grinds me because that's something that's never going to change, man. You're a grown man acting like that. The accountability don't hit you in the moment like that. Come on. Just put your head down and run back. You're not making a sound basketball play. The entire possession was terrible to begin with. I mean, Mikhail fumbling the ball. Like, you know what really bothers me about this team when they break a closeout is they get down to a certain spot and they do not go downhill. They go across the free throw line. It's so, like, aesthetically, it's so gross to watch. Papa, be honest with me. Do we suck? Like, honestly, are we actually this bad? I still think that this team is coasting. But unfortunately, they've coasted to a point where they've lost kind of like their early season ball movement and rhythm. Now, part of that has to do with the fact that the league has adjusted to what the Knicks want to do, and they don't have the personnel to break those adjustments. So that's really the issue. Is when you ramp up the off-ball pressure. Mez, thanks for joining me on YouTube. When you ramp up the ball denial on the defensive side, the Knicks are kind of toast, and that's what you're seeing. They're trying to run it through Cat at the wing and kind of get people to go backdoor, but you know how many times is that going to deceive people? You know. Bro, put a scoreboard on your stream. I got you. I gotta look into how to do that. I had a producer at my last thing with the Nick Lounge, and he handled all that. So you're right. I gotta handle that. In the first 30 seconds, the Raptors have way more energy, and that's a problem. And our offense is too predictable. Yeah. I think the energy transfers from the offense to the defense for this team. You know, they're a team that when they don't get buckets, they don't feel as inspired. So we'll see. I mean, this is also a Knicks team that came into tonight's game giving up low point totals. 87 to the Kings, 66 to the Nets, 109 to the Sixers. And honestly, a lot of those points at the end were because we were turning the ball over. So we're playing really good defense, but right now it's the turnovers that's killing us. Josh Hart bringing up the ball. Jalen Brunson on the baseline goes around the screen from Karl-Anthony Towns. They can't find anybody. They're just denying them. And then Karl-Anthony Towns goes backcourt. I mean, the Raptors are putting on a masterclass right now in defense. I mean, they are all over them. And Mike Brown has his hands in his pockets. I really think that, you know, this possession right now on defense is huge. The Knicks need to get a stop and get something going in transition. The game is slow, methodic, and they're not playing well. There's Brunson. Ooh, Brunson takes a dive at the ball and falls out of bounds. It'll stay with the Raptors. Brunson denied the pass to Quickly. Take another look, and he actually should have been called for a foul there as he made contact with Quickly. But I like that. I like that. They say Twitter is ahead of YouTube. Is what it is. I think they're going to challenge the call here. Whatever it is. If you're on Twitter, you're on YouTube, whatever it is, man. Adjust your TV because I'm definitely behind whatever I'm on, Twitter or YouTube, I'm definitely behind. So you'll have to hit pause if you want to play. Maurice Cheeks just bothers me. Like, what are you doing, man? Maurice Cheeks is from my preteen teenagers. Like, come on, get out of here. JB is pissed. Fire Leon. This is Leon Mitchell, 3560. He says, fire Leon Rose and Poppa Left. I support a complete teardown. This team is a playing team. So what would you include in your tear? Is like complete meaning like Brunson, Leon's getting fired, we trade Brunson. Like, what are you doing? This is a horrible challenge from Brandon. I got some wine here. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't actually want to show you because then it goes on my computer. But. Super chats are not available if you're looking to do that. Still haven't met the 4,000 hour requirement, but we are at 1,000 subscribers, so that is key to hitting those kind of markers. I got a special message from a very, very, very successful YouTuber, not a Knicks content creator, but he gave me some words of encouragement today. That was really cool. And the cool thing about the social media and the content thing is like it's really no competition because it's just always you're always going to have people that enjoy content. I was just explaining to my wife about her how she flips through on TikTok and it's like she never stops to think about who's creating it. You know what I mean? She just, she watches it. So if you're thinking about doing content at home, there's no competition. Just do whatever that you feel like you have to talk about or to show, or something like that. YGBK says his team fucking sucks. I agree. Right now they do. Kevin Rand says, how do we address the lack of ball handling? Well, we got to get people who can handle the ball. They're not on this team. Mike Brown is, I'm not going to use that, but when it comes to challenging plays, why is that? Trial and error. He hasn't been in coaching in a while. I mean, he coached last year with Sacramento, but this is his first kind of like stint at it again. So I think, maybe he's, well, let's see. We'll see if he's actually not smart. It looks like the Raptors are walking back to their side of the floor. So I guess you're right. I don't know. I can't create an excuse for him. Continues to be a problem under pressure. Yes. Let's take a look at this. Well, Brunson did hit the ball off of him. So I don't know. Is it Knicks ball? Brunson's on bar. Yeah. So, okay. So Mike Brown won the challenge. So Brandon and Zach, you're going to hold the L there. Here's Brunson with the ball. Josh Hart now. Hands off. Let's see if that can galvanize the troops as Brunson goes through the screen. Brunson shakes. Now he's with his left, trying to get downhill on Murray Boyles. He steps in. The floater's up. It's off the glass. No. And the ball stays with the Knicks, but it's a 24-second shot clock violation as the ball didn't hit the rim. Dolan does not like looking bad, and this team will make him look bad, and he will clean house. It depends how bad. I think 3 playoff games at home will clinch it. I don't even think a first round series would make him blow it up. He'll always have the excuse of it was the coach or the players or something like that. As long as he gets in the playoffs, no playoffs, then it's an issue. Josh Hart for 3. Knicks are on the board, 7-3. It's all about those playoff games. It's not about championships. Championships basically deduces that they'll be in the playoffs, and that means more money. But here's Barnes for 3. That's good. Big shot from Barnes. But I don't think he ultimately cares if the Knicks win or not. I just think the Rangers suck. They're tearing it down. And the Knicks really need to, cover for their absence. Here's Hart driving baseline. Now Brunson in the corner. The 3 is up. That's short. Rebound by Barrett. 10-3, 8:15 to go. Barrett holding the ball, gives to Barnes. Barnes now, as the Knicks fight over the action and the ball is deflected. Jalen Brunson, second good defensive play of the game. Hands in the pockets for Mike Brown. It looks like Darko goes with the arms folded approach. Hands in the pockets is worse, way worse. Colin Murray-Boyles goes backdoor, and R.J. Barrett finds the pass and the layup. It's 12-3, Knicks down 9. Josh Hart with the only bucket for the Knicks through the first 4 minutes and change. Karl Anthony Towns driving with a left hand. Excuse me, pass to OG Anunoby. It's not going to count. There's going to be a foul before that. Cat looks embarrassing right now. I'm not that anybody looks good, but Cat specifically does not look like a player that has an answer. And I don't think the Knicks care. I don't know. Like, I just feel like his days are numbered, bro. Josh Hart, we'll see. Sometimes he plays well out of nowhere. We'll see. Josh Hart crosses over his man. Knicks just not moving around off ball, like nothing. Hart gets the ball back. 3 is up. No good. I mean, none of these shots are good looks. R.J. Barrett driving, throws it into the corner. Ingram 3. Can't get it. Rebound tipped, taken by Hart. Knicks move ahead of the court. It's Brunson. Layups up, and that's good off the assist from Josh Hart. 12-5, 7:18 to go. Quickly, hands off to Ingram. Ingram guarded by Bridges. Ingram pulls the ball out, goes through the screen. Now Ingram backs down Bridges into the lane, tries to bully him there. He can't get the shot to go. It's Josh Hart with the rebound, crosses over to McHale. McHale into the corner to OG. OG attacks the closeout, puts up the shot. Running floater's no good. Rebound by Barnes. Actually, that's R.J. Barrett who gets his shot blocked, but he'll go to the line as OG Anunoby is called for the foul. Killa, what's up? How you doing? Brown cannot be afraid to look at the bench tonight. 1, we're tired. 2, our shit is stale. Yeah, the question is, who do you go to in the bench to energize the group? Like, who would you bring in to energize this group? Mitch, can't do it. Here's your answer, Tyler Kolek. If you're looking for ball handling, he's our best shot, but it's going to be choppy and sloppy, man. Brunson just got subbed out. Knicks have 2 fouls as a team. Kolek now in the game. Remember, Brunson came into this game with a little bit of an illness, so monitor that. Kolek gets the pass, attacks the closeout, gives to OG Anunoby, shoots the 3, and that's good. OG Anunoby, who started his career as a professional basketball player in Toronto. He technically won a title here, but he was hurt for that playoff run. Ingram, step back jumper. That's no good. Let's see if the Knicks could get their first stop score of the evening. It's OG Anunoby, slips through the lane, gets the layup up, and the foul. And just like that, the Knicks have cut the lead to 4, I believe. Thank you very much, MSG. And it could be a 1-point game, a 3-point game. Kevin says go with Molik and Co. Kolek and Mo. Shamit and Kolek got injury. Thanks, Gregory. Thanks for joining the comments. Pops, add your email on your main page for suggestions and business contact. Got you. Kolek plays well when motivated. I think he got too comfy, to be honest, and lost his swag. I mean, I could see that. It didn't really. I think it more just had to do with what his struggles are as a pro right now, which is pretty much when you press him, he's shaky with the ball, and he doesn't know exactly what he wants to do going downhill. He knows what he wants to do in transition or to like run an offense, but when the team challenges him, when his individual matchup challenges him, and he has to make a play. It's deeper than a shot. I just think he loses his confidence in his work, which does involve those things. And shout out to Kevin Rand on YouTube, because he just said that Mohamed Diawara and Kolek, and he was right. Those are the two people off the bench, and it's also Huck Porty and it's Shamit. So Mike Brown survived, I guess you can say, the first stale minutes of these game. Now we're going to see if this young group can come into the game and actually make a difference. What do you guys think? What do you guys predict is going to happen over the next 4 minutes or so? It'll be interesting to see. Cat also is out of the game right now, I think. So this is a pretty big statement by Mike Brown. Hart, cross-court pass, dangerous one to Diawara, puts up the three. It's strong, no good. Rebound tipped out, and this is what this unit is going to do. Give us energy. Rebound goes to the Knicks. It's Hukporti. Knicks moving a little bit better off ball, and this usually what happens when guys aren't premier players. They play the game the right way. Josh Hart, three, no good. Rebound tipped around and taken away by Mamu. And now it's Brandon Ingram. I mean, guys think that they don't have to move off ball because they can handle the ball well, but they're sorely mistaken because they need to play as a team. Mamu fakes the three, steps aside. Beautiful teamwork there. As quickly finds his man, it's Murray Boyles underneath the basket. Hard foul by Hukporti, and the rookie will go to the line where he does struggle. Interesting if that was a hard foul because he went for the pump fake, or is that a hard foul because they understand that this kid can't hit free throws? Do you think the Knicks organization is that cerebral, or they only play around with the cat on draft night? That was a little subtle shot. Oh, here's Gershon Yabusele. Hide your eyes. First free throw is no good. And it didn't look close. Yabusele, who was shirtless in last night's defensive player of the game photo, showed a slight hint of man boob and a little kind of like just like bowling over chubbiness. But overall, he was a little bit surprisingly lower on the body fat than I expected. Here is, I can't talk about his game. I mean, what do you want me to say? Colin Murray Boyles' second free throw is good. At this point, he's just like a dude with a fat ass. Here's Kolek. Kolek with the right hand, getting pressured by Jamal Shed. Houston versus Marquette there. As Kolek gets into the lane, that's the work he needs to trust. Shot's no good. That's the type of move I'm talking about. It's like that was actually more confident. He just didn't get the look to go. Here's Mamu. I wish the Knicks would attack a little bit more like that, to be honest. Just get into the mid-range and pull up. They're kind of just afraid of doing it. Diawara now guarding on Barnes. Barnes, step-back jumper is good. That was a tough shot. Actually, that was Ingram. Here's Kolek to Yabusele. Knicks back down 9. This has been the largest lead of the game for the Raptors. Knicks cut it to 4 at one point. Here's Kolek, gives to Shamet. Shamet steps by, shoots the three. Can't get it. Rebound to Yabusele. Here's Hart. Back to Kolek. Kolek jab steps with his right. Now gets to his left, back to his right. Steps through, kicks. It's Hart. Hart with Murray Boyles on him. Hart backs down Boyles with 1 on the clock, puts one up. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 as he took advantage of the zealous defense from the rookie from South Carolina. Hi, Papa. I would bring in Shamet since Deuce is out. What's up, Chula Melly? Oh, Melly, what's up? Dan says, good evening. Let's go Knicks. Good evening, sir. Landry Shamet gives us 80% of McHale, but is on a vet min. Embarrassing. Josh Hart's first free throw is good. Yo, Landry Shamet is like low-key Dante, but like we just haven't really like fully committed to the bit. All right. Yabu not the only thing is he doesn't have the random burst of like athleticism that Dante does. Dante could sky, bro. Shamet tries though, but he's not like that. This team is seriously not enjoyable. Yabu looks lost on offense. Just stare at him. Watching Baylor Cincy on the big screen to watch this terrible basketball off my eyes. Yeah, that's an interesting matchup there. Here's Grady Dick in the game. Kansas Jayhawk finds the ball, gets the reverse layup, and a strange foul call on Landry Shamet. I don't know about that one. Grady Dick, man. Kid came out of school a little bit too early. I understand he had the measurables, but he could have used a little bit more physical, action down there and developed his game. Instead, he went straight to the league after 1 year at Kansas, and he got relegated to 3-and-D status, and I don't think he can handle it. But he's 22, 6'7", 209 pounds, young kid. Years ago, that kid would have never came out. You know what I mean? But wings are at a premium. Tyler Kolek Kolek guarded by Shed. It's a 9-point game again. Hart in the corner. Knicks kind of hanging on early. Haven't been completely taken out of this one. Yabusele spins through the lane. Ooh, nice move by Yabusele. As all of a sudden, a second-round pick has disappeared from the Back to the Future photo. Here is Ingram, guarded by Diawara. Ingram passes to Mamu. It's blocked by Diawara. Here is Kolek. Kolek into the corner. Shamet, big three. Can't get it. Rebound by Ingram. Ingram, who's dating Glorilla. Ingram, guarded by Shamet. Shamet will not release any type of space, and he draws a contact, doesn't get the call. Grady Dick shoots the three. Rebound by Yabusele. Shout out to these Knicks, man. They are playing really good defense right now. Josh Hart, picked up by Mamu, stops his dribble, finds Shamet, who loses the ball as the bounce pass kind of spun up his wrist, and he wasn't ready to corral that one in. Unforced, unforced. But timeout on the floor, a well-earned timeout for this group, as with no Cat and no Brunson on the floor, the Knicks were able to get some stops and stick around in this game. Zach says, effing turnovers again. Are they for real? No point guard will do that to you. Man, I spoke too soon about Shamet. Shamet's taking the right shots, and his physicality on defense is definitely welcomed. Yabu Dabadoo! Left, can you rank your top five favorite Knicks on this roster? Wow. One's Brunson. I'm thinking in the context of the organization or us winning. One would be Brunson. I'm going to stick to my guns. I'll go two OG Anunoby. 3, Mitchell Robinson. 4, Deuce. After that, I just don't even. 4, Josh Hart, 5, Deuce. Brunson, Anunoby, Mitch, Hart, Deuce. Oh, no. Landry Shamet looks like he's shaken up. Grady Dick, of course, hits the 3. Shamet looked like he got hit on the quad area. He's trying to, run it off, which looks like it might just be a bruise. Yabusele is so embarrassingly bad. He picks up the ball, gives it to McHale. McHale underneath. It's a dunk by Anunoby as the Knicks get their easiest look of the game. Oh, my God, they're not back in transition. Here's Grady Dick. Shots up. It's on the floor. Foul. Grady Dick back to the line. The fuck is Mikal Bridges doing, bro? How do you make a pass from the half-court line and your man is in front of you and you're not getting back? Notice how I didn't put Cat and McHale anywhere near that list. I hope people saw my brain going towards Shamet and going towards Diawara and Huck Porty, and it was never going to be Cat and McHale. Terrible, bro. Here's Clarkson. Shamet's off the floor. Maybe Nick's Homer or Jay from Florida can explain to me what Miles McBride is wearing. I have no clue. Here's Clarkson. Inbounds the ball to Mikal Bridges. Bridges guarded by Dick. Bridges loses the ball. He is so bad. Oh, my God. Part of me really does believe they're tanking their value. They're such going through the motions right now. I haven't seen anybody from our starting 5 play with a sense of passion other than Brunson. Here's Brunson. Yeah, you could say Anunoby. Brunson guarded by Shed. Shed not letting him get to his left hand. Brunson pulls up with a shot. No good. Rebound by McHale. Actually, there's a foul on Shed. Shed is one of those players, if you watched him in college, you knew his size was never going to prevent him from being an NBA player. He's just a fluid guy. Now, is he short? For sure. But the way he plays like a bulldog, there's always room for a guy like that on a roster. Very smart player, too. Brunson at the line, hits the first. Loved him at Houston. Not an offensive player, really. He's improved his three-point shot. He's a lot like Alvarado. If you're watching Shed, that's pretty much what you're going to get with Alvarado. Justin says Leon Rose seriously a failure if he doesn't make a significant move. Yeah, I've been on record saying that, while this season is a blase season in terms of like what it means, the regular season, I should say, the Knicks are coasting to a level where I don't think that they can turn this thing back on. Here's the up and under layup. It's no good. Rebound by Clarkson. Clarkson gives to McHale. McHale, he just can't dribble, bro. He can't dribble. It's the second time he's been bailed out by God. God is helping him, man. That's one of those plays you look back, you say, thank God. Here's Yabusele for three. He can't get it to go. That was way too good to be true. Here's the outlet pass. Yabusele with the interception as he looks like Tony Saragusa out there in the front court. Here's Mikal Bridges. Gives the ball to Jalen Brunson. Knicks down 8. Mikal doesn't want to shoot. Gives the ball to Anunoby. Anunoby gets blocked. Shoot the ball, man. And Grady Dick can't get the layup. Jacoby Walter with the ball. Knicks just not even getting back. I don't even know where Anunoby was. Wide open layup. 28-18. Nothing good has happened in this quarter, man. Nothing good. Mikal gives to Clarkson. Clarkson drives baseline. Kicks out. Shoot the ball. Anunoby can't hit. That was the best shot we had in our offense. The Knicks are just not matching up. It's like insane. Here's Shed. Hold for the last shot. Mercy me. Things ain't what they used to be. Shed gives to Barnes. Barnes spins, fade away, no good. Air ball. End of the quarter. Actually, I'm slowly throwing up. Air ball. All right, man. Let's take a look at Cash App. Thank you, Blair. Says, bro, I listen to you every day. Keep it up. Let's go, Knicks. Anthony, thumbs up. Alex Johnson says, Mikal's a cuck chair specialist. This is all Cash App donations. Christopher Coward, this is Saturday. Keep doing your thing, fam. Melissa says, great job, Pop. Javon says, Michael Bridges is ass. I agree, man. He is terrible. He is so bad, man. He's such a. I mean, I hope no Blazers fans are watching this because I'm committed to the bit. But he is so terrible. Well, if you're listening on YouTube, this is Rick. Rick, you can curse. I don't even care. Go ahead. Rick, you there?
Oh, yo, we just lost Shamek for 3 to 4 weeks.
Oh, you're Twitter doctoring?
Yeah, I'm doing it. That look bad, bro. Shout out to Ratty P.
What does it look like? A quad?
No, it was a groin. It was obvious it was a groin. He was holding his groin as soon as it happened.
Oh.
What a fucking disaster. What a disaster.
Well, I mean, he throws his body around these screens, you know what I mean? That's why Mikal has the Iron Man string.
That's why Mikal's like, yeah, you see that?
Yeah.
I ain't doing that.
I'm not doing that. That's why, you need kids. You need kids willing to fight for their job. I mean, it's no mystery why these players on vet minimums and stuff, they're playing like for their livelihood pretty much. Anything else you're seeing other than the usual?
Yeah, they're having issues with this switching defense. As usual, the physicality, getting in the bodies. Mikal can't dribble, OG can't dribble. It's the same old shit. There's nothing new. The worst case scenario for Cat was Pirtle being out. Because now you got to deal with fucking Boyles and Scotty Barnes. So I expect Cat to have a fucking terrible game tonight. You could fucking pencil that in.
Interesting that Mike Brown took them both off the floor. Any thought into that?
Yeah, I was. Well, it was in the second night of a back-to-back, so I didn't expect Brunson to play the whole first quarter. But I think, I mean, if they wanted to get some stops, energy, they put the young guys in there. Didn't really do any better, but I mean, you're grasping for straws at this point.
I hear that. All right, man. I'll stick around. All right, game's back. I think overall, just the fact that we turn the ball over and then we don't get back in transition is crazy to me at this point in the season. Like, that should not be a theme. Here's Clarkson guarding on quickly, probably looking at Clarkson like he's his idol as he throws up a shot. No good. Rebound by Karl-Anthony Towns. So maybe Mike Brown playing a little chess here as the Raptors go with the zone. And Anunoby should look at Brunson, who's wide open. Brunson fakes it back to Anunoby, attacks. Good attack. Good slam. Okay. I like that. But can we get stops? Murray Boyles. Last name of Bill Murray. Also a last name of a skin infection. And he throws up a shot. No good. And that one is stolen away by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns in the front court gives the ball to Jalen Brunson. Brunson with a bounce pass to Anunoby with a slam. I wonder if Toronto will call timeout because those are some vibey dunks. I don't know, man. Mike Brown just fucking he pulled a card I didn't know he was going to be able to pull. Here's a shot. It's no good. Rebound by Cat. They should have called timeout. Here's Jalen Brunson. I'd be shocked if the Knicks don't score right now. You can just feel it. Brunson. Now he's guarded by Dick. Brunson gets the double. Goes into McHale. McHale, just pull up and shoot. He gives to OG. 3 is up. No good. Oh, my Lord. What are you good for? RJ Barrett. Stolen away. No, it's Dick. Dick to Quickly. Ha! Here's Quickly. Quickly looking for RJ. RJ into the baseline. It's Boyle. Swings it around to Grady Dick for the 3. No good. Rebound by Karl-Anthony Towns. Jalen Brunson now at the basketball. Brunson guarded by Barrett. Brunson pulls up for 3. No. Rebound by Grady Dick. Here's Quickly. Quickly guarded by Clarkson, and they're going to call a foul. This second quarter has been fun and annoying, but mostly fun. But the annoying is like, it's right there. It's like those Yankee Stadium subway races. It's like designed to be close. Really guessing at some point. I love when people will be like, 4. Here's Boyles to Barrett. Next bucket kills the Knicks. Oh, come on. Get the rebound. Wide open 3, Jamal Shed. And that is why you can't blame referees at the end of tonight's game. The Knicks just missing a whole bunch of wide open shots and getting out rebounded. That is embarrassing. And they just pick up an offensive foul on Mikal Bridges. He's getting to the hate territory of my brain. He's really getting there, man. If it ain't kill, burn, destroy, execute, I'm with you, Tony. I'm all for those. Here is Boyles. Boyles backdoor pass, foul by Anunoby, denying Barrett. Knicks with their second foul of the period. Mikal has to know he's being traded. Mikal's last name should be Dick. I think it should be the opposite. Here is the inbound. It goes to Quickly. Quickly, who stunk all night. Here's Quickly with his left hand. Gives back to Barrett. Open 3. Nails it. Oh. And Teg is probably Malcolm X pounding his fist on the table. Here is Clarkson down the lane. Clarkson saying, I'm getting mine. Forget this. Shoots it. No good. Rebound by Towns. That's no good. Towns gets the ball stripped. What else is new? Here's RJ Barrett. A 3 is actually going to kill this game. RJ through the lane, loses it. It's a 12-point game. Raptors will have the ball. This is getting painful. Oh, Rick. Landry Shamet is back. And out of the tunnel comes Landry Shamet. Quickly backing down the captain. Can't get the shot to go. Here's OG Anunoby. Remember the score, 34-22. Here's Anunoby. Finds Clarkson, corner three. No good. Rebound by Cat. Floaters up. No good. Rebound by Cat. Pump fake. Shot blocked. Yo, he's so bad. He's so bad. RJ Barrett misses a three. Here's Jalen Brunson. Oh, my God. Here's Clarkson. No one can hit a shot? No one can hit. Yo, Cat. Oh, God. He hits a layup. Oh, my God. This team stinks. Here's Shed. Now Barrett with it. Clarkson. It's Shed. Three's up. No good. Rebound by Towns. Knicks down 10. Brunson. What are you doing? Stolen away by Shamet. Clarkson. Anunoby bounces. Now it's Shamet. Corner three. Oh, yeah. 7-point game. 34-27. As the Bills are up on the Giants. Giants need to stop. Down 7. Here is Quickly through the screen and roll. Throws up a ridiculous pass to Grady Dick. Layups up. No good. And the foul is called on Brunson. Grady Dick will go to the line for 2. This game looks like it was on TNT in the 90s, man. You ruined my stream. Now my followers won't accept me. It's all your fault. Free throw's good by Grady Dick. Shamet is my hero. Justin, great comment, man. Great comment. We're holy shitting a Shamet 3 to cut the lead to 7. That's how bad this game is, man. I'll tell you this. If the Knicks ever get this to a one-possession game, we're definitely winning. The wall of this game is getting it to a one-possession game. I just don't believe it. Here's Hart. It's either going to be a one-possession game or the Raptors are going to run away with it. Shamet to Hart in the corner. Just do something smart with it, Josh. Come on. Josh kicks. Good pass. Shamet 3. Short. Rebound by Towns. Towns, you suck! Loses the ball. Stripped by a rookie. Jacoby Walter. He finds Shed. Shed throws it up to Ingram. Ingram and Kolick on him. God have mercy on our souls. Now it's Shed, and he's out of bounds. Karl Anthony Towns is Jared Jeffries in his prime right now near the rim. Holy smokes. Floor's open.
The Knicks have earned a 30-point deficit. It is amazing to me that they're not down 30 right now. Like, Toronto is doing everything in their power to keep them close, bro. Like, I don't know what the Knicks are doing. The Karl Anthony Towns experience, bro. Oh, my God.
This is the worst I've ever seen it. In his life. What is going on?
He stinks.
No, but he's not that bad.
Athletically, he looks. I mean, shout to Coke for calling it out early. I didn't realize this, but yeah, he looks pretty. He looks washed, like athletically, bro. Like no lift. I don't even know what to say. I'm kind of speechless watching. I have no more adjectives.
But you know what it is though. The whole I would throw it on. The whole team does the same shtick near the rim. OG Anunoby like bouncing the ball. Like, yo, you're 6'8", 240 pounds, 220, whatever you are. You can't go up and draw a foul. Grady Dick's getting to the line. How many times have the Knicks been to the free throw line tonight? I'd be interested to find that out. I think Hart got there twice. Anunoby had an and one. Brunson got there twice. That's it.
Exactly. Hey, yo, Papa, they too busy shooting threes to think about going to the line.
Clarkson was the only one who really like got to the paint. He actually didn't play it too bad, to be honest, Clarkson.
You know what's funny to me?
I can't be looking for vet minimums to save my vibes right now. It's just terrible.
You know what's so funny to me right now? Carl McIntyre, you the biggest dude on the floor completely through the whole game, bro. And you can't take advantage of it. It's fucking hilarious. And then you get blocked out and do this like 6'5", 6'6". Nah, you should be embarrassed as a 7-footer, man. That's the most embarrassing 7-footer that's supposed to be the all-star I've seen in my life.
Yeah, he's bad. Anyways, Knicks are down 9. Knicks are down 9. I can't spell that correctly, but it says leave the garbage towns in Toronto. Brunson and Kolek, just to see if that'll work again. Kolek holding the ball, kind of just like not realizing he has the ball in a basketball game. Now he finally figures out how to run through a progression, and he turns the ball over. Maddening watch right now. Ingram, foul shot. This is crazy. This is insane. It is a disturbing thought that we're still in this game. It's disturbing. We're like a little 6-0 run away from like this really being a game, but God. Poor Clyde, man, spending his twilight years of his life watching this nonsense. Yeah, they really deserve to show him a title, man. But it's all good. He gets to go and be like, hey, I'm the GOAT. They couldn't do what I did. Also, those Knicks titles were in a perfect pocket in time, if you really think about it. Here's Brunson, barely gets the ball past the timeline. Brunson, double teamed. Nobody's moving. Another turnover. Alley-oop. Brunson tries to get it from Boyles. Boyles gets doubled. Here's a 3. No good. Rebound by Towns. Throws it ahead to Brunson. Hold your breath for a turnover. Brunson swings to the lane. Righty layups up and good. And the foul. Brunson headbutts the stanchion, and will go to the line as the Knicks have cut the lead to 9. The Raptors should be ashamed of themselves. Seriously. This is gross. You know what this reminds me of? The Knicks offense looks as bad as they did in Atlanta in the COVID series. Like they look that stagnant. This is so gross. All right. 8-point game, though. 38-30. Barnes guarded by Hart. Knicks got their starting 3 on the floor. It's Brunson, Hart, and Cat, and Kolek and Shamet. Mamu, as there's another foul. Knicks just can't play defense without fouling tonight. And Barnes will go to the line. I don't know if that's Brunson's 3rd, but. Yo, Mike, show me some passion, man, as Mikal Bridges, the most passionate player in the world, will jump off the bench. Meat Hammer 4230 says, just finished painting my living room, needed a new color. Guess I'll go watch it dry instead of this shit. What color? What color's the living room, man? Yeah, man, this is bad, man. If you actually are painting your room and watching it dry, you're probably getting a better experience than this, man. Josh Hart inbounds the ball to Kolek. Knicks down 40-30. Kolek guarded by Mamu in the switch. Now it's Cat into the lane. Layups up. It's good. 40-32. It just seems not, it just doesn't feel real, man. I just can't believe like the shot's going to go in tonight. Here is Ingram guarded by Shamet. Now Hart picks him up. Ingram pulls the ball back, pump fake. He gives the ball to Shed. Shed being left open. The three is up, and that one is no good. Rebound by Murray Boyles. Actually, Barnes, and he'll go to the line. Knicks miss Mitchell Robinson, man. As Barnes fires up the crowd. 40-32, 4:40 to go. Barnes nails his first. OG Anunoby off the bench. How do you say your name? Boring K. Boriquin? Boriquin? Borinquin? I can't stand to watch this game with Pussycat in it. Tank for DeBonsta is I like not in this timeline, but we tried, man. We tried to tank for Zion, bro. It didn't work. Here's Kolek. Kolek. Oh my God! And I got a highlighted turnover. He got mossed. Mamu 3 to kill us. No good. Rebound by Anunoby. The Raptors are letting us stick around in this one, man. OG guarded by Walter. OG tries to find Kolek backdoor. Now he gets McHale. I dare you to score with the basketball right now, McHale. McHale with Walter on him, third-year player. McHale backing him down, spins, fadeaway jumper is good. What a fraud. What a fraud you are, man. Is that so hard? You don't want those looks all night? Mamu, pump fake, blocked behind by Anunoby. Here's Hart. Can the Knicks make it a two-possession game? Kolek to Cat. Cat in rhythm, going down the lane. Layups blocked. He's so bad. Walter shoots it off the glass. This game should be banned from watching. No one should have to watch this. Pump fake. Barnes through the lane. Scoop layup. Good. Actually, that's Ingram. Oh, my God. Josh Hart. Slip pass. McHale spins through the lane. Reverse layup's good. 8-point game. This is so bad. 44-36. This is the worst game I've ever watched in years. Both teams. Ingram, pump fake. No one's falling for it. Shot blocked by Anunoby. Barnes in the corner, shoots the three. No good. Rebound by Karl Anthony Towns, who does a stupid behind-the-back pass. And Anunoby wants to turn it over. Here's Towns, backdoor pass to Bridges, and he scored the last 6, and it's a two-possession game. 44-38 as the Bucks and the Blazers help the Knicks. Here's Shed, guarded by Kolek. Now Ingram, open three, cans it. Knew that was coming. Timeout. Damn, these dudes look like they're running in mud. What's the Raptors' excuse? This is bad. All right, timeout. Just check here. Wow, that was an embarrassing donation, Salvatore. I might send you that back. Okay. Share with these is crazy. Okay. I'm going to go off mute. Rick OG, floor is open. This dude sent me $1.
Yo, the way you say that name is Borinquen.
Borinquen.
That's for the Puerto Rocks in the building.
Okay.
Yo, the Raptors are top locking everything, switching everything, and the Knicks' lack of ball handling is just amazing. I can't believe an NBA team has one person that can dribble the basketball. One. It's amazing. I have never seen anything like this. Honestly. Like, even the 90s Knicks have more than one fucking ball handler. This is amazing. What are we watching? What am I forced to endure? It's fucking ridiculous. And then Coleman comes in, immediate turnover.
Yo, that little back pass to Cat, he's trying to pull off. Yo, you could make a blooper reel of the first half, and it would be an all-time blooper reel. The only thing we haven't seen is a guy fall down in a funny way.
They're so lucky Toronto's playing equally as bad.
Yeah.
Because this would have been ugly a long time ago. Like, they would have emptied the benches by now.
Yeah, this is bad.
That is so true, my brother. You know what? This is amazing. I'm not trying to be no cat 8. How can you have 15 rebounds and you can't score? That just that matches to Adam. And I said this last night, and I stand by this. When the last time Cat you scored 3 baskets in a row.
Yeah.
He really might be washed. He really might be, man. The lack of explosiveness, it jumps off the screen right now.
I can't believe you're showing a highlight of this shit.
You might be right, though. He might be washed.
All right. As we get back to the game, Knicks are down 9 with the ball. Huh? I thought it was worse. Man, Nabil, get out of my notifications. Go put some maple syrup on a pancake. Sick of your nonsense. Here's Jalen Brunson. Nabil commenting in the Knicks chat is automatic bad juju right now because the Knicks we owe them a bucket now. Here's Josh Hart spinning through the lane, gets up. Yeah, it was automatic. Nabil, get out of the comments. You're going to lose the game for your whole country. Get out of the comment. Another comment? Are you kidding me, Nabil? You're giving the Knicks all the juju. Here's quickly. Offensive foul. There it is. Reverse Nabil jinx. I'm telling you right now, Nabil, stop commenting. You're letting your country down. Brunson, with the Knicks down 7, gets to his right hand. Brunson with a little rhythm looses the ball off his foot. Oh, my Lord. Are you serious? Emmanuel quickly join the party. Here he gives the ball to Ingram. Ingram with DOR on him. No, it's Hukporty. I'm sorry. Ingram, mid-range jumper is good. Man, how do you even defend that? Here's Josh Hart. Hart through the lane. Righty layup is good. 7-point game. Quick bucket. 1:08 to go. Quickly to Boyles. Boyles, crazy pass down the middle of the lane, though, as Barnes rocks the rim. It's a 9-point game. Man, if you took the under in this one, you thought you had it, but here come the scoring. As Brunson gets through the lane, lefty layup is good. This is the most scoring I've seen in this game. There might have been more scores in the last minute that I've seen in the whole game. Here's quickly, hits the paint, layups up, no good. Rebound by Hukporty. Knicks really need to get a bucket right now. They need a 2-for-1 in the worst way. Brunson, sensing it, gives to Hart. Anunoby, 3 in the corner. Good! 51-47. 2-for-1. I told you the one possession is the mark where I start to believe. Murray Boyles to quickly, no threes. Please, no threes. Senseless double. Don't need a double. Barrett 3. No good. Rebound off Murray Boyles. It goes to the Knicks. Oh, man. I'm not reading that, but yeah. Here's Karl Anthony Towns back into the lineup. Yeah, Greg, I just can't do that. I just can't do that. Although, like, yeah, I just can't do that. Here's Jalen Brunson. Brunson guarded by Walter. Brunson with the right hand. Brunson to Anunoby. Anunoby with his left hand back to his right hand. Fade away 3 up. No good. And a foul. What is going on here? Is that it? Are these dudes playing around? OG and Barrett? Okay. All right. All right. Halftime show is upon us. 51-47. Give your standout performers of that first half in the chat on YouTube. Who do you think was the best player for the Knicks? Who do you think is a player that we need to stop in the second half on the Raptors? And give me your prediction for the game. Right now it's 51-47. Mike Brown tried pretty much everything in that one. All right, Rick.
My standout was Cat. It stands out how fucking awful he is.
Well, let's look at the numbers. Let's see if.
I mean, he's got like almost 20 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, of course, like, on paper, he's having a fucking amazing game, bro. But let's not fucking get it fucked up. He's been fucking terrible. Nobody, you can't pinpoint one person that stood out in a positive way in that first half for the Knicks. For Toronto, it's Scotty Barnes. He's playing so much harder than everybody else on the floor. It's like palpable. It jumps off the screen how much harder it jumps off the screen, bro. Like it's palpable. You can feel it. He's going, they top locking everything, forcing these dudes to put the ball on the floor. They ball denying the fuck out of the basketball. Like I miss when the Knicks used to play like that with that level of aggression.
All right, so I got the numbers here. So for the Raptors, their leading scorers are Barnes and Ingram. Barnes is 4 for 9 from the field. He's been to the free throw line 4 times, hit all 4 free throws. He has 13 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 5 offensive rebounds. Brandon Ingram, 16 minutes played. He's got 13 points, 4 for 8 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3, 4 for 4 from the line, 4 rebounds, 2 steals. Quickly tonight, for anybody keeping track of the ex-Knick, he's 1 for 5. He's got 3 points with 2 assists. Colin Murray-Boyle, 3 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, but he has 3 blocks. RJ Barrett, for anyone keeping count, is 2 for 7, 7 points, 6 boards, 2 assists. And for the Knicks, we have a lot of stats, but their number one scorer is OG Anunoby, 11 shots, 14 points. Wonder if that's by design, giving him a chance to show out in his old team. 2 steals, a couple threes, 2 for 5. Karl Anthony Towns, 16 minutes, 4 points, 2 for 9 from the field, 16 rebounds. What? Yo, Rick, those 16 rebounds, man. That's Hall of Fame, baby. That's Hall of Fame, baby. Hey, man. That's Hall of Fame. Josh Hart, 9 points, 3 for 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 3 assists, 2 boards. Mikal Bridges, a very tentative 3 for 3 from the field, 6 points. Scored it all in this probably the same minute of the game. 2 assists. That is crazy. Those are his first 3 shots in the second quarter? What? Jalen Brunson, 3 for 8. He's been meandering. Turnovers for the Knicks. We have, let's get the team stats. The Knicks are shooting 4 for 19 from 3. That's 21%. They have 10 turnovers. Felt like more. 13 fouls to Toronto's 7. Just going to get through some YouTube comments, and then I'm going to go back. I actually agree, Kevin. Force Mikal to lose his fake Iron Man streak, and maybe he will play aggressive. Kevin, the Eastern Conference really sucks, guys. Staten says, best player is Shamet. It's groin. Yeah, groin rebounded pretty well. Number 1, no team has never won an NBA title with a part-time center.
Toronto shooting 31%.
That is not a fact. Towns, I'm sorry, it's just not true. Towns rebounds feel so useless in this game. Please get rid of Towns. Rando says would be nice. I'm sorry, that was the funniest thing I ever read. Would be nice is Mikhail could shoot more. Cat is so awful. Sorry, Melly. All right, Ari, what's up?
Bro, what the fuck was that, bro?
That's bad.
Holy shit. Dude. All right, first of all, I know Cat got 16 rebounds, and whenever we do trade this motherfucker, because he's going to get traded eventually, like he's not finishing his contract here. Whether he gets traded this deadline or off season next year, he's not going to finish his career. But, yeah, with regards to Hitman, I mean, oh my God, this guy, he's like, I do not know what the fuck happened here. Like, I only got 16 rebounds. And when we do trade him, we're going to have to replace the rebounding because he is one of the best rebounders in the league. But bad right now. It's like watching Julius Randle at this point. It really is like watching Randle, except Randle would turn the ball over on a spin move, Cat just gets in, blocked at the rim, or gets straight to the offensive foul. It's the same shit. You're on drugs if you think you're okay. Like I'm saying, he makes too much money, and it's just not. You're not gonna get much for him. Mikal Bridges is fucking terrible again, obviously. If you think you're getting multiple picks for that guy too. He had 6 points in the entire fucking half, and he had one nice fallaway jumper, I'll give him that. But the other two points he had was he was wide open and he scored. But yeah, bro, he's doing $150 million, this guy. He's got 4 years left on his deal. I just don't understand why anyone thinks they're gonna give up picks for this guy. And like young players for this guy. So what I'm thinking is that number one, I'm like out on this team right now. I'm really fucking out on this team.
Down 4.
You cannot play.
They're down 4 shorthanded, Ari. They're down 4 shorthanded.
Down 4 shorthanded. Good. They're shooting 31%. The Knicks can't even take advantage of that. The Knicks haven't played a good game of basketball against a contender. When was the last time you saw the Knicks drop 125, 130 points besides the fucking Brooklyn Nets game or whatever? And have a good game and play a good 48 minutes. I haven't seen it happen in a long ass time, bro.
Yo, you enjoy watching this team play basketball? Do y'all enjoy it?
Absolutely not. It's fucking terrible. And Jalen Brunson's dodging a lot of smoke right now. No one want to talk about it. But what was we need him to be a top 5, top 7 player in the NBA. To have a chance. We need Carvin Towns to be a legitimate number 2. We have to have Mikal Bridges playing basketball are playing significantly below their averages, and you have no chance of winning a chip this way. The only person, honestly. So we'll see what the fuck happens. But I'm very pissed off right now because now I just don't see how this team gets better. That's the problem. I don't see how this team gets better, man.
They're without two of their key players in the rotation. They're down 4. Ugly half, but they also played the same brand of basketball last night. Now Toronto did us a bunch of favors. I think you're talking more macro, for sure. And I agree with you. In the macro, the team does not look like a championship caliber team. The reality is, if the Knicks win the game, your take is going to be shelled.
That's right. I don't give a fuck. It's the macro. It's the macro.
Even if the Knicks win, you don't inspire me, bro. I'm sorry. And I hate to be this all the time, but what the fuck? Are we watching 2 different teams here? The people that are have glass full, I don't understand it. I want that level of delusion and fucking. I need that in my life for real because I cannot let my eyes fucking lie to me, bro. We must be watching 2 different teams because this team inspires no fucking confidence.
What can they do? Obviously, you don't believe in the honest deal. What could they do at the deadline that would give you hope that they can change their personnel?
I don't see a real.
You're breaking up, Art. I don't know if it's your situation, but go ahead. You sound good now.
No, I was gonna say I don't think there's a trade that elevates them to the point where they're in a championship conversation right now. I think there's trades that they can do to get better, but I don't think they're going to get significantly better enough where I think they're going to beat Denver or OKC in the fucking finals. They'll be lucky, honestly, the Eastern Conference Finals. Play like this, bro. They're going to play Philly in a 7-game series, or Detroit, or Boston in the second round. I don't know, dude.
Bro, any team that relies on this amount of shot variance and can't fucking play defense, bro, that is a recipe for disaster. I'm telling you, all it takes is one fucking cold streak in a playoff series, and they go home early.
Dude, the Raptors are shooting 31%, and they're still down. It's crazy. It's crazy.
All right. Claudio came up. He hasn't spoken yet. What's up?
The Knicks are going to win. I'm not worried about this game. They barely were trying. They're like 60% effort in the first quarter. Like, had 14 rebounds in the second quarter. That's wild. Like 14 rebounds in one quarter is nuts. I just think they got to value the basketball. Don't turn it over. Like, execute, run your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they're going to switch, like Rick's saying, they have switch beaters. They run them. You know, there's things they got to do. The two-way goes and everything. They just got to be like professional basketball players and not just be like, oh, we're here to play like NBA Street. You know what I mean? Like, they got to take these games serious because the Raptors are in the upper echelon of the Eastern Conference. So like, the game matters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this game could be the difference between seeding for sure.
Yeah, exactly. So be professionals, like Josh Hart said the other day. Like, really, it just means running their stuff at full speed, like actually honoring like the sets that are in place and not just like doing walkthrough shit. So,
yeah, but do you think any of that is because of the trade conversation, the lack of focus?
Honestly, I think honestly a lot of it has to do with the emotional letdown after the cup, because I think the NBA Cup games they played 100% to their abilities, like full effort, and they haven't played that way since at all. You know, and it's hard to get up for like these meaningless games in the middle of January. I think that's really what it boils down to. I think that they think that they've arrived and they haven't, and that's the thing. They have that.
That's what CP said. CP said that on Extend TV's the dog days of January or whatever.
I don't buy that. I don't buy that because I don't really I don't watch a team that's just walking. Like, I watch a team being physically imposed on, and I also watch them in the playoffs become physically imposed.
I'm talking about the guys that are off ball. Like, for example, when you know Cat's got the ball and he's looking for putters and no one's cutting, or Brunson's looking around and nobody's moving around. Like, it's the little stuff.
Yeah, but those are your higher paid players like OG and McHale. They
What you call last year? The word you came up with.
yeah, they don't have the mindset of a role player. They have to be, though. The whole team has to be honest.
They all got paid, and they're all not trying to dive on the floor for loose balls and all those kinds of things. And that's the part where Josh is like, well, if I'm going to do it, then everybody's going to do it. But they're really not going to. McHale's not going to do that. OG's not going to do that. He's going to pull another hamstring. Like, that's the problem.
I feel you.
Are the Knicks talented enough to like have, turn it on and turn it off?
My answer is hell no. Hell no.
I think they do have that ability. I think they can flip that switch. We'll see if they can, but I think that's really what it is. I think they're holding back because they're
only Brunson that can flip that switch. He's the only one, in my opinion. I don't think anyone else switch they can flip.
Well, they got to maximize McHale too, right? Right, Rick? They got to maximize McHale.
Are you trolling?
Of course he's trolling.
Yo, there's a very good Papa John's commercial on my screen right now.
My least favorite word of the last 2 years is maximize. I'm so hearing that word, bro. Maximize cat. Here we go. Perfect example tonight. He went small. Again, he should be able to dominate, and it's the opposite effect. They put a wing on him, he's fucking.
All right, what's the adjustment, Rick? You're the coach. Be serious, though.
I mean,
it's 51-47. You walk into that locker room.
I would just say I would punt the game. I would play a lot. I would play most of the kids in the second quarter, in the second half, and try to get some energy. I'm dead ass. I would play more DOR minutes, more Kolik minutes. I would try to fucking like. Sometimes you gotta sit motherfuckers on the bench and watch, so they can watch motherfuckers play with some effort, play with some heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, like,
you don't think that happened? You don't think that happened in the end of the first quarter?
Probably. That's why I would lean into it a little bit more. In the second half.
I'm going super small. I'm going like 4 guards and then like OG or
Who the hell is going to guard Ingram and Barnes?
Doesn't matter. Who cares? They're gonna run and gun. They'll just do it. Like who cares? Like this is gonna be one of those weird games where you just throw everything out the window. Because why not? Like the Toronto doesn't play a real center in this game, so why do we have to? You know what I mean?
Hear you. What would you do? It would be Brunson, Hart, Shamit. This is where you miss Deuce.
I mean, that'll be the third day in a row that you bench Cat. So.
No, you can't bench Cat, especially with the trade deadline coming up. But he might be cooked for his career, dude. Like, I'm serious. Like,
He's going to end tonight with a double-double with 28 rebounds.
I don't know, bro. He looks terrible around the rim.
We're doing the same thing we did with Randall.
Terrible. Yeah, but this is like
Cat's going to hit the game-winning shot. Everyone relax. Game's back on. Knicks are going to win this game by 13. Here's Barrett. Barnes backing down Bridges. Pass goes out of bounds. Knicks basketball. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here come the crabs of Knicks Twitter saying the team stinks. No, I'm just joking. You guys are right. I agree with you. A lot of what you said. But unfortunately, we're on Knicks Twitter. We're not on planet Earth. Here's Jalen Brunson. Fadeaway jumper. No good. Rebound goes to RJ. No, that's Brandon Ingram. Ingram guarded by Bridges. Ingram running floater is good. Man, you got to have a lot of talent to do something like that. Long floater. Jalen Brunson now bringing the ball up. Knicks down 6, 53-47. 11 minutes to go in the third quarter. Here is Mikal Bridges to Cat. Back to Bridges. Bridges with his left hand dips his shoulder, finds Anunoby in the corner. Back to Bridges. Wide open three. Kaboom! Mikal Bridges hits the three, and the Knicks are down 3, 53-50. Here's Brandon Ingram sizing up the floor. Ingram with the screen from Boyles gets Karl-Anthony Townsend drop, takes a mid-range jumper, and that is pure. 5-point game, 55-50 with 10:27 to go. Mikal Bridges hands off to Josh Hart. Hart guarded by Barrett. Hart to Anunoby into the corner. Anunoby drives baseline. Gets to the paint. Now backs in. Lefty layup is good. Shrewd move from OG Anunoby. Here's RJ Barrett through the lane, and he's going to get to the foul line. Foul on Josh Hart. 10:07 to go. Hart, not a fan of the call, as the Knicks and the Raptors are involved in a tight one above the border in Toronto. Toronto, the only team in the NBA that is a Canadian franchise. RJ Barrett, his first free throw, of course. It was the Vancouver Grizzlies. The late 90s, early 2000, Brian Reeves. All right, Sharif Abdul-Rahim. Who remembers that? They, of course, relocated to Memphis and left Toronto as the only Canadian franchise. Here is Jalen Brunson. Knicks down 5, 57-52. Brunson guarded by Barnes. Brunson trying to work his way to his spot. Barnes is all over him. Here's Brunson backing down Barnes, getting to his spot. Running floater is off the rim. No good. Rebound tipped out by Towns. There's another one. Here's Hart to Anunoby. Drives down the lane. And Anunoby finds Bridges. Tries another. He can't get that one to go. Bridges' first miss of the night. Here is Ingram. Ingram with a 5-point lead. Jab steps. Takes the mid-range. Oh, man. He is just in a zone. 59-52. Bridges with 9:26 on the clock. Hands off to Anunoby. Anunoby attacks. Gets into the lane. Layup's good. And the foul. OG Anunoby with 18 points and a chance to add another at the free throw line. As Tony Panos of New York is in the building on the YouTube. Phenomenal comments right now. Mickey playing a tremendous game. He's got 9, looks fluid, looks involved. Kid's got a phenomenal mean streak. Don't ever doubt Number 2-5, Mickey Bridge. Here's Ingram. Now too quickly attacks with the left hand. Running floater is good. Seen that one so many times as a Knick. Here's McHale, guarded by Quickly. The double comes. Brunson, I don't know why they doubled there. Brunson now gets the ball to Hart. Back to Brunson. Brunson sets into the floor that is spaced for him. He goes to his right, passes to Hart. Hart shoots the open three. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Murray Boyles. Here's Quickly ahead of the floor. It's Barrett. Scoop layup, no good. Barrett, the tip. And he flexes. And a timeout by Mike Brown. All right. Entered this quarter down 4. We are now down 8. Somehow I feel like we're playing better, though. I don't know. The offense, at least. I mean, we still have the same issues. Brunson had that one possession where he was guard. I think that was the most alarming possession of them all. Where
The
Brunson,
Brunson one on Barnes?
yeah,
Yeah. That was nasty.
yeah, that was like you could create a whole narrative off that one. But yeah,
But if you're watching everybody else, nobody's moving.
yeah. But I think Brunson forced that one though.
He did.
Brunson definitely was like, "Let me take this matchup on and go get a bucket." And Barnes was like, "Yeah, you're not. Yeah, that's not happening."
Which is crazy because they should leverage the fact that Barnes is guarding Brunson and just go attack somebody else. Go attack Barrett. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But the Knicks don't attack matchups. It's against the mandate.
The mandate is crazy. John G, what's up? Shout out to the people in here. We got Nickel and Diamond, Jay from Florida, Joloff Jokic. Orange rhymes with blue. YGBK. Nick Fly. You gotta change that profile pic. Mike Brown don't deserve that just yet. Really? I mean, I get it. Pastor Claudio, Chris Coward, thank you very much for the support throughout the years, my friend. Heck B. Is that the Heck Breezo? Oh, Heck Breezo, RJ Barrett into a timeout. BONY on the check-in on the YouTube. I'm here, Left. I'm here. It's like the Outsiders. We all in the gang together. We all in the mob. Love what you're doing. Jerry Sunset. Steph. A lot of people in here, man. This is a big room. So my producer was telling me that what's up, Nicole? My producer was telling me that that trade deadline season's a very hot season for the NBA fans because the trade deadlines are where the NBA fan has the biggest engagement. Not even the playoffs and the finals. Very interesting. Guess that's why Brian Windhorst and Shams and all these people are like, and Tim Bontemps and all these people are making a lot of money. Chief Ike needs a mic. Maybe. He's certainly welcome as we pause the chat, I should say. Quickly's on a graphic with SGA and Wilt Chamberlain. Don't let Ted get a hold of that one. All right, Mikal Bridges, Knicks down 8 with the ball, though. OG holding the ball open, and it's going to get deflected out of bounds by RJ Barrett. Those two have been going at it. As I get a text from my teacher group chat, which I will not read right now. Here is Jalen Brunson inbounds as it's stolen away off the hands of Hart, out of bounds. Unfortunate display of events right now for the Knicks with the basketball. Here is Ingram guarded by OG. Knicks playing off ball pretty well. Fouls called on OG. God. This is bad. This is horrible. 63-55. Take another look. Ingram went to his left. This was actually on Hart. I'm sorry. How does OG lose him on that switch? I would like to see. Because, like, why is Hart guarding Ingram? Ingram's got 19 points, 7-11, 5 boards. Go to the line to get to his 20th point. First one. It's good, man. Man, Brandon Ingram, I think a lot of people forget this guy was, I wouldn't say premier, but he was thought of differently. And I think people sometimes forget how talented this guy really is. Ingram, second free throw's good. 65, 60, 55, 10-point game. Ironically enough, the largest lead of the game has been 11, but right now it feels closer than 11 or 10, but the Knicks just haven't been able to capitalize. Here's Brunson, gets doubled, throws it across to Bridges, and it's stolen. Second turnover in as many possessions. Now Boyles underneath the basket. He'll go to the line. Good foul by Brunson, but this is maybe Brunson's sick. I don't know. That's just, I wouldn't expect a rookie to do that. I don't know why where's the bounce pass? Where's the wraparound bounce pass? Why is he just throwing it through the trees there? Murray Boyles, who stinks at the free throw line, misses the first. 8 minutes to go in the third, 65-55. Tony says Josh Hart wrecked us in a sequence. Yeah. Boyles, second free throw is good. 66-55, largest lead in the game for the Raptors. Bridges, hands off to Brunson. Brunson driving through the lane, takes some contact. Scoop layup is up and good. Nice move. Here is Barnes to quickly to Boyles. Boyles can't get the pass to go. It's stolen away by the Knicks. Hart in transition. Hart pulls up, finds his man. It's Bridges out of the wing. The three is good. 6-point game. 66-60. Mikal Bridges, 5 for 6 tonight with 2 threes. RJ Barrett with the right hand. Barrett throws one up. No good. Rebound fought for. Oh, Josh Hart can't believe it. It's off him. Take another look at this Jalen Brunson scoop layup. Nifty. Shifty. Inbound will go underneath the Knicks basket. Raptors with 14 on the clock. 7:16 to go in the third. Knicks down 6. They've made a little surge here to cut the game to 6 points. Mamu in the corner. He looks for his man. It's Boyles, and he throws it into the backcourt. Was it deflected? Yes. No. They're calling it backcourt violation. Why does Bridgie feel the need to sell and not get back on defense when we are down? We have to take another look at that. But whatever gets that man activated and is excited, I don't care, bro. Here's Brunson with his right hand. Brunson sheds the contact. Oh, goes with the right hand. High layup, no good. Long rebound goes to Quickly. Quickly crosses over Bridges. Now he gets back to his spot. Mamu, Knicks locked in on defense. Would hate to see this one end in a score because they are locked in right now. Here's Quickly. Quickly gets a little space. Can't get by Bridges. Stops them. Knicks are all over it. You could see that. Josh Hart going into the lane. Layups up. It's good. 66-62. Put a couple together, sir. Come on. 7-0 run. Mike Brown picks up Josh Hart. It's an offensive foul. The Knicks have started to find the groove here in the third quarter. After getting down 66-55, Brunson started the scoring with a layup. Then Bridges hit a 3. Then the Knicks get a steal and Hart with a layup. It's 7-0 run. Knicks down 4. Bridges to Brunson. Brunson back to Bridges. Bridges thinks about it. Now Bridges with his right hand gets through to the lane, gets cut off, passes one out to Anunoby. Anunoby steps back. The 3 is up. No, did not like that shot. Rebound taken away by Mamu. And now Ingram smacks the ball and he holds it on top of the logo. Ingram with a little bit of momentum. Spins, fade away. Jumper is good. Brandon Ingram puts the Raptors back up 6 as Mike Brown is animated off the bench, calling an offensive play. He's got Mikal in the post. Fadeaway jumper is no good, but Bing, 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 bing. Alert, 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 alert. Mikal Bridges is going to the free throw line. Oh, man. Knicks down 4. Could have had a better shot. OG Anunoby settled for a fadeaway step back 3. Would have liked to see them get the ball, go downhill there, or find their man. Find Jalen Brunson, find Mikal. Those were the 2 guys that were cooking for you. But Mikal's at the line. He hits the first. Knicks down 5. Porty in the game. Shamit in the game. Diawara in the game. Rick Brunson's off the bench. Mike Brown and Rick Brunson, the quarter zip demons for the Knicks. It's very clear that Rick Brunson is involved. Not just the dad of Jalen. Here is Mickey Bridges. Second free throw is good. Quickly he'll take the ball out of bounds. I'll tell you this. Quickly can't do jack shit on Mikal Bridges. Let's see what he does on Landry Shamet. Quickly, jab steps. Now he gets the ball into the mid-range. Bridges guarding Ingram. Fadeaway jumper is good. Man! Wait a minute. They're going to call an offensive foul. Oh. Darko looks as confused as I am. I don't know what he did. Oh, he kicked him. He extended his leg. Left. I need 2024 Tony Big Julie Annihilator impression arguing with 2026 Mickey Brown Eyes impression. So why would he argue? Why would he argue? He loves both of his takes. All right, Knicks down 4. It's the closest they've really been with the ball. Shamet guarded by Mamu. Shamet drives around Mamu, gets to the baseline, touches the paint. Here's Hart. Hart spins, pass to Shamet, straightaway 3 is good. 68-67, 1-point game. As Rick shakes his head in his flat in Japan and says, this fucking team. Here is Ingram. Ingram downhill, gets the help into the corner. Jacoby Walter, he stinks. Drives baseline, spins back pass to Ingram, wide open 3. No good. Rebound by Josh Hart. Hart with the Knicks, the chance to take their first lead of the game. Hart to Diawara. Diawara to Brunson. Brunson gets the screen from Shamet. Brunson zips it into the corner. Cross court to Shamet. Shamet, step back for 3. Short. Rebound goes into the hands of Ingram. Now it's Barnes. There's a little tension and anxiety has entered the Scotiabank Center in Toronto for the home team. Can Ingram lead them into the corner? Now it is a bump, a foul on Jalen Brunson. 68-67. 4:04 to go. Jamal Shed drawing the foul. I cannot add super chats just yet. 4,000 watch hours. I got to check. Last time I checked 2 days ago, I was at 2,900. That's part of the big reason that you guys have been able to make that happen. All right. Yeah, Nick Homer. I thought that Diawara was going to do it, man. I was like, oh. All right. Rick. Anything you notice, Rick?
I never listen, damn it. Never once questioned it. Superior athlete. He has great groins. Obviously, he bounced back. Nah, he's playing well. I think Mickey Bridges getting back in the game. I like that. Shout out to Mickey Bridges. He got to the line, which we don't see that often. He's actually a good free throw shooter. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe try to get there a little more often.
I think he doesn't have a utilize of a up and under or like a pump fake or something. But we got a special guest celebrity. Yo, Tone. If it ain't burn, destroy, kill, execute, they don't want to give a take. But yo, Mickey Bridges tonight, phenomenal. 5 or 6, 2 threes. Locking up Ingram. Ingram's doing all his dirty work on Hart and Anunoby. He ain't doing it on Bridges. Tony, what do you think?
Took them long enough to get involved.
Gotta be a little tough on the kid. Don't wanna take victory laps. Gotta give him a little burn. But behind my mean demeanor, I'm proud of the kid.
Always proud of him. I think he got an offensive foul tonight, right? Showed a little aggression. Where's Cat though? Cat got the boards. That's about it, huh?
Cat ain't doing shit tonight, man. He really must have looked at those 16 boards in the first half and he was like, well, got my boards. Maybe he'll shoot some threes at the beginning of the fourth quarter and win us the game. You never know, man. You never know. I'll take the competitive game after what we looked like at 28-18. I thought we were about to get ran off this floor. All right. Definitely in between timeouts and everything, you guys can join. Emmanuel quickly has the fourth most points off the bench for the Knicks since 82-83. Who are the top three? I'm going to go J.R. Smith. Wow, I was wrong on all. John Starks, Trent Tucker, and Nate Robinson. Right, that was that year Nate Robinson was just like not starting. Love that Larry Brown year. Here's Mamu. Mamu looking backdoor. Can't find anybody. Oh, Andrew Anunoby with the steal. Dunk for the lead. Got it. 69-68. OG with 20 plus. Now Jamal Shed. As the Knicks were down 66-55, they're now on a 13-2 run. Barnes fakes the three. Walker into the corner. He finds Mamu. Spins. Layup is good. You finesse. Here is Josh Hart. Hart with Kolek in the game. Hart gives the ball to Shamet. Shamet drives baseline. What a job by this guy to circle out. Here's Kolek. Kolek jab steps. Back to Shamet. Shamet gets to the lane. Layup is up. No good. Rebound by Hukporti. Hukporti, don't bring the ball down, sir. Throws it up to Hart. Hart now with a new 10 on the clock. 8, actually 6. Hart with 5. It's going to be a foul on Jamal Shed. As Landry Shamet is taking a beating, putting his body on the line for the New York Knicks. Nick Fly says, these are the games McCullers should be playing. Interesting take at this juncture in the evening. 3:09 left in the quarter. Oh, my God. Shamet just got knocked out. Oh. God. Jesus. Come on, man. Leave him alone. Here's OG Anunoby. New 14. Anunoby gets to the baseline. And one. No call. As he layup. Oh, my God. Knicks up 1, 71-70. 2:50 to go. Towns, Shamet, Anunoby, and McHale on the floor now. As Mike Brown is tinkering. Blocked by Anunoby. Here's Shamet ahead to Kolek. Kolek with a pass to Bridges. Layup is up and good. Oh, the Art and Rick tandem at halftime has ignited the New York Knicks back to championship contention. Knicks up 3, 73-70. And you doubted this team. Smirk, 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 snark, snark, snark. Are you done crying yet? I told you it was a stench in the locker room. It was a little raw. There was a little spoiled beef. They got it out. They threw it in the Glad, tied it up, threw it down the chute. They got rid of the stench, threw a little Febreze in there, a little Fabuloso, mopped the floors. And I told you, 6-2, next day. This might, now I'm not saying this part of the 6. We still got a little more of the cake to eat over here. Still got a couple slices left. But yo, yours was, and I got it down here. I got it on my spread doc. Now all of a sudden, the spread doc ain't so funny. What's that? Why? What you say?
Landry Shamet is a plus.
Oh, I love me. See, hold on, Rick. I never said I didn't like Lando. I never said I didn't like Landry Sham. Wow.
It was yous who said because it was Landry instead of Mickey that somehow they couldn't work together. You see Mickey out the game, and you think that, if I take a two-way wing out the game, somehow this Knicks team gets better.
Oh my God, the game's back on. Mickey Bridges with the ball. Here's Kolek to Mickey. Mickey down the lane. Righty layup is good. Knicks up 5. Mickey Bridges is worth 75 picks tonight. Here's Jamal Shed now. Shed into the corner, stolen by Mickey. Holy Disney. Here is Tyler Kolek. Kolek with the right hand. He's got dick on him. Here's Kolek. Kolek, backdoor pass. Mickey up and 5. Knicks up 7. McCann Bridges. 8 for 9. 20 points all over the floor. Here is Ingram. Barnes through the lane. Swiped away. Stolen by Anunoby. Picked up by McHale. Kolek to Shamet. The heater from 3. No. Rebound by Cat. Back to McHale. Layup is good. Knicks up 9. Timeout, Toronto. Fuck you, Zazu. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go, Knicks. Phenomenal job. Phenomenal. Tony, the floor is yours. Delayed matrix.
Yeah, I see you having trouble with the connection.
Bro, this is obviously New York bias, bro. These dirty, bro. These referees, bro. I don't understand, bro. This is that bullshit, bro.
Yo, for your little podcast, bro, you keep my fucking name out of your mouth, bro. Wait till we get Giannis, bro. Wait till we fucking get Giannis, bro. Hey, my name is Lily, and I just wanted to say BI was hot, and then we went away from BI. I don't understand what Darko is doing with the rotations. Karl Anthony Towns wasn't doing anything. Then all of a sudden, this guy turns to Magic Johnson underneath the basket. And I am Molly. We should have played mock ball. All right, here we go. It's like an eruption when she speaks. Here is RJ Barrett. Barrett with 52 seconds left in the quarter. Oh my God. RJ Barrett throws it. It's another turnover. Oh, how many steps is he allowed? There's a rebound. Knicks are playing incredible. 79-70. Here's Tyler Kolek. Kolek gives to Anunoby. I'm a Knicks fan. Let's create a narrative. This has all been done with Brunson on the bench. Here's Kolek with the basketball. Kolek with the left hand. Kolek gets through to the paint. Around RJ. Better young player than RJ. Here's Kolek around RJ again. Swings to McHale. Corner 3. Oh, you knew it. 82-70. Oh, my goodness. The Knicks are on a 27-4 run. Subscribe to your Knicks. Here is RJ Barrett guarded by Andrew Shamet. 3 million versus 27. Take your pick, folks. Here's Jamal Shed into the corner. Barnes, layup, no good. Corner. End that franchise and implode them now. Holy shit.
I just want you to know it's going to be a line for apologies. Apology forms have been sent out. I got a couple addresses here. I got it on ground delivery express. I signed for it, so nobody better come to me and said it was lost in the mail. And return address was sent. So yours apologies need to be returned by February. Everybody want to talk about February 1st when Mickey becomes trade eligible. you's not going to be Knicks fan eligible on February 1st if yous don't have your apologies sent back to the mail.
Claudio, Tony, Rick, OG. What the hell did we just watch?
Does what I does. What can I say? I've been on this earth about 40 plus. I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. Can't say I could do much more. All I need is this Knicks ring, see my junior, find a wife, and then I'm off. But yo, yous was out here putting your name on this spread, Doc. And I'm telling yous right now, I didn't lose it. I'm gonna use it. I'm not saying it's coming out right now. But yo, we got a long season, folks. It's gonna be a lot of Mickey Bridges games. This is just and what they're gonna say is, oh, finally Mickey Bridges showed up. I'm looking at the box score right here. 16 here, 19, field goal 59%, 64%. I mean, the kid is 9 for 10. If Giannis went 7 for 10, yous would drop your drawers. Fuck out of here. We don't need Giannis. We just need to get rid of Cat, get us a center, and a little help off the bench will be good.
Oh, Mike Brown. By the way, does Mike Brown get any credit for this or no? All right. Got to finish the game. 3 by Mickey? No, that was a fucking heat check if I ever saw one. Mamu defended, righty layup. That's gross. Don't lose like that. 72-82. Man, what a run. Knicks got to not do the NBA Cup thing and have a hangover. Here's Hart. Hart with his left hand. Hart loses the ball, gives it back to Kolek. Kolek's back to Mickey. 3. Oh, come on. This man is on fire. 85-72. What an experience. I would pay money to watch this game. Here's RJ Barrett. Barrett to Boyles. Corner 3. Mamu needs it. Got it. Ooh, that was a big one for Toronto. 85-75. That is a big shot. And Kolek is like, I'll just let this one stand here. Dick delaying. Here is Tyler Kolek with the basketball. Kolek, a little white-on-white violence. Cat, open 3, passes it to Shamet. Shamet into Hart. Hart to Bridges. Bridges swings. Kolek. Oh, man, the Knicks are moving all over the floor. Here's Kolek to Towns. Towns 3. Can't get it. Rebound by Grady Dick. Knicks passed up a couple better looks than that one. Here's R.J. Barrett with his right hand back to his left. You already know he wants to do that. Barrett spins. Mamu wide open, but why? Here's the 3. It's no good. Rebound by Shamet. Here is Tyler Kolek. Kolek with the left hand. Now to his right. He looks for the screen from Towns. Kolek. Let's see if the Knicks can get something going off ball. Kolek passes to Hart. Hart looking for Cat in the post, defended by Barrett. Oh, my God. Here is Shamet. Opposite side 3. Blocked. Gets the ball back. Swings to Hart. Puts up the late shot clock 3, and it's good. Brandon O'Connor screaming off the bench, telling him to get one stop. He can sense the game is in the balance. As the Knicks are up 13, 9:40 to go. R.J. Barrett pushes off on Shamet. Barrett through the lane, throws up a classic Barrett brick. Towns with the rebound. Kolek ahead to Hart. Hart hesitates through the lane, kicks. Bridges in the corner, throws it to Kolek, swings it. Shamet 3. Oh, yeah! Knicks up 16. 91-75. Darko is out of suicide timeout. Here's Grady Dick. Mid-range, good. And Dick stops the bleeding. 91 sounds terrible. 91-77. Rick, I may need a PR for that one. Here is Kolek to Hart. Hart spins, layups up, no good. All right. I just gave terrible juju with that one. Here's R.J. Barrett. Barrett Into the short corner. It's Boyles. Boyles, most overrated rookie in the game. Barrett for three. No good. Rebound by Towns. He has 20. Tyler Kolek. That's for Bruce. And a foul called on Emmanuel Quickly, who should have been called for a delay of game there. Of course, Emmanuel Quickly tonight, if anybody's wondering. Oh, I got this box score right here. Emmanuel Quickly tonight is 2 for 6, 3 assists in 24 minutes with 5 points. I mean, football sucks. Inbound, stolen away. Oh, what are you? RJ Barrett, return the favor, please. Oh, he's going to the line. All right. Oh, man. Kolek having a conversation with Coach Mike Brown. Old man, looking like he's probably in his late 60s, early 70s, having a box of popcorn. As RJ Barrett hits his first free throw. He's really enjoying that popcorn, whoever that is. Juice McBride. Almost looks like he's in middle school over there. Young kid, man. Here's RJ Barrett, bricks a free throw. Rebound by Landry Shamet. Tyler Kolek. Kolek with the ball. Goes around the double screen. Kolek with his right hand finds McHale in rhythm. McHale, Knicks going side to side beautifully. Can't get the shot to go, but man, the ball movement has picked up for the Knicks. Here's Mamu into the box. It's RJ. RJ gets the contact. He'll go back to the line. You could tell RJ's physicality on Shamet. There's a little bit of a discrepancy there. But, the Knicks just got to be efficient from right now. If they're efficient on offense, get some stops, this game will be over. Hey, does anybody remember at the end of the halftime space, was RJ Barrett's free throw? I said the Knicks would win this game by 13. I was joking. But I'll be glad to cut that up and spin the block. Oh, boy. Game's not over, though. There's so much time left in this game. 8 minutes and 4 seconds as RJ hits 2 free throws. Remember, the Knicks were down by 11 in that third quarter, and that's where they started their comeback. We'll see if Toronto has some pride in them to end this game. Hart with Mamu on him. Hart gives the ball to Shamet. Knicks again moving the ball side to side. Kolek spots up for 3, nails it. Tyler Kolek with a big 3 and extends the Knicks lead back up to 14, 94-80. Barrett being featured right now. McHale on him. Barrett plods through the lane, blocked by Towns, ahead to Kolek. Kolek with Quickly to beat. Kolek pulls up. Shot is blocked by Murray Boyles. That was pathetic. Here's Kolek. That ball is stolen. Are they going to say it's off the Knicks? No, they're going to say it's with the Raptors. I'm not sure, but Kolek looks shaken up. He's hobbling a little bit. As Anunoby salutes his effort. What happened in this game? What was the play that changed it? I'll tell you what it was. It was the defensive possession after Brunson hit the layup and Bridges hit the 3 to cut the game to 6. The Knicks had a defensive possession where Hart they looked so locked in, and then Hart got a steal off a pass and he got the layup. That cut the lead to 4. And the Knicks screwed around for a couple possessions, and then Shamet hit the 3, and then from that point the Knicks were they were destined. But what happened after that was like a complete overtaking. Bankai, what's up, man?
Yeah, sucks that Kolek got hurt just now. Seems like he turned his ankle.
Oh, sorry. Game's back on. And the Knicks hit a shot. My head's down. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure I got the actual shot. Who made it? Sorry. It was Brunson. All right. Brunson hit a shot, quickly misses one. Knicks up by 16. And you look up at the scoreboard, the Knicks are, again, holding teams pretty much definitely under 100. The Raptors have 80. Knicks over the last 3 games have averaged 87 points given up. And you can't use this excuse like it's the oh, my God, OG Anunoby with the slam. Are they calling and one on that? Yes, they are. You can't use the thing like the thing is like people have been saying, well, that's what happens when you play the Nets and the Raptors. The Knicks held the Nets to 66 points, right? And the Nets average 108 points on the season. The Kings, they let up 87 points. The Kings average 109 on the season. Now, granted, those would be team lows. But the Raptors are a team that's I mean, well, what are we going to do? We're going to create an excuse why they only had 80? Or when are we going to start giving credit to this defense? Anyways, Benkai, the game is now officially at a break. Continue your take.
Yo, Pop.
I'm definitely doing a massive positive Knicks Twitter code switch right now. I'm sorry, Rick. I have to do it.
Market.
What?
Poly Market.
What is poly? Mikhail. What is the what is it? What?
Poly Market has the Giannis trade at 25% now. Connect in favor of the Knicks.
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, I'll tell you what. Well, let's not talk about that because we talk about that all the time. Let's just talk about this game. Benkai, what's going on?
Yeah, what's up, everybody? My feed seems to be a little bit ahead, so I'm gonna try my best not to spoil anything. I hope Tyler Kolik's okay because he was playing pretty well. I hope the ankle is not that bad and he can come back into the game. Especially since I think Brunson is sick, so he's not really himself right now. Even though he made that basket, but I thought the third quarter, up until now, and I hope that somebody agrees with me. Whoever is in the coaching staff, they need to clip that entire quarter and just show it to this team on the loop whenever they start, questioning themselves or something. Like that was some of the best basketball I've seen this team play all year. Toughness, moving the ball in offense, taking good shots. The Raptors were trying to be physical and try to take stuff away, pressure them, and it wasn't working. The Knicks were responding really well. So I love the quarter. It's pretty simple. Just stay the course. You don't have to change anything right now. Just keep doing what got them the lead up to this point. Don't get flashy. Don't try to go one-on-one just for the sake of it. Keep moving the ball. Keep moving themselves, playing tough defense, and they should come out with this game, even though there's still, a decent amount of time left. Just stay the course and win the game. Brunson said there was no player. It was Josh Hart. He said there was no players meeting. Other people say there was. Whatever they spoke about seems to have worked. So keep it going.
All right, man. Yeah. I had a feeling like that a couple years ago when the Knicks played. I don't know who they played, but they had a third quarter. I think it was the Timberwolves as Anunoby hits a free throw. And I remember thinking like, damn, they should just clip this whole third quarter and just show it to them. I think they know they're capable of those types of stretches, but again, as much as you want, as Boyles, Barnes gets the dunk, as much as the Knicks want to take credit for the second half, the Raptors, in that first half should have been up by 25. So, they as much as they want to clip that third quarter, they did put out a lot of other bad film as well. So, but man, great response though. Anunoby throws one up, no foul call. Knicks up 17, 6 minutes to go. Quickly, three is up. No good. Off the back rim. Rebound by Anunoby. Anunoby wasting no time. Gets the ball to Bridges. The head of the court. Layup is good. Knicks are past the century mark. 101-82. 5:46 to go. Three in the corner. They're just getting desperate right now. Anunoby with the rebound. Brunson will hold. And now the Knicks are about 2 minutes away of keeping the score stable from getting all their guys off the floor. Just got to close and execute from this point on. Jalen Brunson sees the double, gives to Hart. Hart loses it back to Hart off Mikhail. Hart takes the three, and he hits it. Hart's hit his last two threes. Yabusele off the bench celebrating. Knicks are up 22. 104-82. Cross-court pass. The Raptors just have to shoot a bunch of threes at this point. The Knicks should not foul. Underneath the basket, let it go. Yep, there's the dunk. And a stupid foul by OG Anunoby. I hate that. All right. Just letting you guys know the stats right now. In the middle of this little free throw. And listen to these numbers, man. Anunoby, 11 of 18, 26 points, 3 rebounds, 5 steals, 2 blocks as the missed free throw. Cat hasn't scored this whole half, by the way. Oh my God. Jalen Brunson, guarded by Shed. I'll get you the rest of the stats. The Bridges stats are crazy. Here's Anunoby and Towns with the layup. No, but he'll go to the line. And Towns looking to go off the schneid. He will try to get back on the scoring total. Josh Hart, 17 points, 6 assists. Mikal Bridges, you guys ready? 12 of 15, 4 of 6 from 3, 30 points, plus 18. Unbelievable. Here is Towns. He gets the free throw. That's good. Jalen Brunson tonight, 13 points, 4 assists. Actually, 3 assists, 4 turnovers. Kyler Kolick, 18 minutes, 3 points, 9 assists. Wow. 3 turnovers. Karl Anthony Towns gets the free throw. Shamet, 3 for 10 tonight. All 3 of his shots are threes. 9 points. And that's it. Here's the dump pass. Mamu dunk. 86 points for the Raptors. It's a 20-point game. Knicks need about 90 more seconds of the game going at this pace, and I think Darko will wave the white flag. As soon as this game is over, the stream is over, definitely check out tomorrow night as Cat can't get the pass from Mikal, stolen away by Ingram. Ingram now looking to attack, get something quick. It should not foul. Here is the spin pass. Mamu for 3. No good. Rebound by Hart. Hart now gets fouled. And a stoppage in play. You're all right, Mason. By the way, Mason is sitting right behind me. There he is. But this kid loves me, man. I love this kid. He's such a good kid, man. Here's Jalen Brunson. Brunson, guarded by Shed. 3:49 to go, 106-86, and a foul is called on the Knicks. Offensive foul. Yeah, stay tuned. Wow, Mike Brown loses his shit as the Knicks give up a wide open transition layup. I wonder if they'll call timeout. They're letting the clock run, though. Smart move. As the clock has yet to stop, and Darko's begging for him to stop it. I mean, the Raptors are gonna press. I mean, they should. I mean, if you watch the Knicks against the Sixers the other night, why not? 3:39 to go, 106-88. Been trying to let you guys know tomorrow I will have a recap of this game posted on YouTube, with some thoughts about the trade rumors and things like that. Cat with the slam should have been called a foul too. He's got 8. He's 2 points away from a double-double. So there's that. Here is Quickly baseline jumper, finds the bottom of the net, and they have 90 points. And the Raptors are content with pretty much the Knicks scoring as many points as they want because they want to speed the game up. So the Knicks just got to break the press, and I would just look to get as many. Oh, my God, Brunson throws it away, but there's a foul call on Quickly. So the Knicks will go to the line. Man, if you bet the under in this game, you probably thought you were sitting pretty. And now these two teams are committed to the bit right now as they are fighting to the final whistle. And Josh Hart will go to the line. In those situations, you have, your inbounder, you have your 2 guards, and usually they split from, the free throw line down to the, to the baseline to come get the ball. And the Knicks kind of were just standing there. But You want to inbound the ball and get the ball back to the guy you inbounded to, and then clear out. But the Knicks just, I think, are just waiting for Toronto to call this night. Hart hits a free throw. It's a 19-point game. Battery not doing so good, so I need this game to actually end. And an rebound the stream right end. Jalen Brunson, that's on me. I gotta figure something out better because the MacBook Air is like you can't plug in things all at the same time. It's weird. Brunson calling out directions. 2:54 to go. I'll actually turn the brightness down. Hopefully that'll help. Here's Brunson. Layups up. No good. Rebound by Mamu. Mamu ahead to Barnes. Barnes to Ingram. Layup is good. 16-point game. Good job by Bridges getting it up quick. Here's a 17-point game. 109-92. 2.5 to go. Bridges trapped in the corner. Timeout, Mike Brown. Let me take this ESPN thing off. I think I should be good for a couple minutes. Anyways, yeah. Anybody want to speak?
Yeah, do the Knicks warrant this tonight's game warrant tables watch? Because the Knicks would be tied with the Celtics. It seems like the Hawks are going to beat them.
The Hawks are going to beat the Celtics?
I think they're up 10 with like 3 minutes left or so. 10-11, last I checked.
Wow. What is the standings there?
We would have the same record if the Celtics lose.
I mean, Knicks have a couple interesting games. I mean, just because of the conversation. I mean, it's the conversation around the Blazers getting involved with the deal. I think it's very convenient that they're in town this weekend on Friday night. Then the Knicks play the Lakers on Sunday, which should just be fun. You know what I mean? Austin Reeves might be back.
Yo, love.
Yo.
A clown in the comments on your YouTube a while ago said I would give Nikki Quickly and Barrett 3 at 13 and 3 at 9 tonight.
I winced at that one. I remember reading that one. I hate Mikal Bridges, but there's no world where I'd give him up for RJ and freaking Quickly. Yeah, Mikal, you can't complain about anything he did tonight. The only thing I would say is that the game is a 48-minute game, and I'm a little confused why it took till 4 minutes to go in the second quarter for him to put up a shot. But it was a reflection of the whole team. I mean, the whole team was asleep. That's why even when we were going in on Cat, I was like, I agree, but right now I can't point to anybody that's doing anything. And at the end of the day, the dude had 16 boards. So, I mean.
Yeah, Cat ended up playing the mid role. Played it well.
That shit, my bad. The Hawks game is pretty much like it's 2 minutes left. The Hawks are up 118-101. So, yeah.
I'm just hoping this game ends quickly because I have 7% on my thing. I know what I need to do in the future. I just need to get a charger that goes.
You gotta get a hub, a USB hub.
I do have a USB hub. I just don't.
Can somebody?
I got the webcam in there and I got the microphone in there, and I just need another one in for the charger. I know what I need to do. Here's Brunson. I'm just hoping the Knicks score on these possessions so we can end this game. Brunson, because if they don't, Toronto's gonna extend the game, and then my stream is gonna be screwed.
Let's go.
Thank you. Josh Hart hits the three, I guess, with a foul. All right. 112-92. Hart with a 4-point play coming up. The cat sucking, that's going to go down on this post-game space on X, is going to be epic. Justin, I'm pissed. I took Towns over. Yeah, it sucks. Towns is a plus 19. That stat is so fake. What are they reviewing this for? Come on. They're reviewing it. Mark this game down. Both wings, OG and Kale, had a good game together. Cat's thinking about whole team is what team he's going to next. We broke the cup curse. Mike Brown, welcome to New York game. All right. Like this defense has been effing amazing. Like amazing. Mikhail loves red and black courts, I guess. Houston, Portland, Toronto, he goes off. I don't remember Mikhail going off in Houston. I know Portland, but good Lord, I got 6% left on this computer. And I don't think like the lower it gets, the better chances I have. We'll see if we'll survive. You won't know on Twitter. You'll know on YouTube, though. I'm just going to keep going down. I guess I don't need the screen on. I'll just keep it on. I guess it was a flagrant foul, so Hart will shoot a free throw, and the Knicks will keep the ball. Hart misses the free throw. I guess he gets another one. Oh, my God. Just end the game. Josh Hart. As the Knicks are entering their bench players, Hart makes the second. And he'll leave the game. Diawara comes in for the Knicks. As Hart. Oh, man. A hug. Hug gate. Hart giving a hug to Darko. Uh-oh. Let's see what Zazu says about that in the space. I do not like the hug of Hart to Darko. What is going on here? All right, here's Yabusele getting some trade value as he gets his second layup of the night. 23-point game. This is beautiful. No fouls, folks. No fouls. Go under screens. Give up every layup. Here's Walter. No fouls. Walter, 3. Beautiful shot. Miss. Rebound by Hukporti. Chill out. We got to get through the whole stream. 115.92. Kolek zips one across to Yabusele. No good. Hukporti with the... Why are you fouling? Hukporti will go to the line for 2. Bank, I don't want to be rude, but I'm closing this space immediately as the game is over. So if you want to jump in and give takes and stuff, I got a couple post-game spaces. But thank you for coming through. Thank you, everybody coming through. Claudio, Tony, Rick, OG, Ari, everybody that came through and spoke during the space. I appreciate you, man. It's hard to speak for 2.5 hours in a row. Especially when the Knicks were playing terrible early on in this game. Man, if you would have told me the Knicks would win this game by 25 about 2 hours ago, I would have told you you're on crack. Steal by Shamet. Gives it to Kolek. 1:09 to go. Checking my battery. I got 5%. Just no end-of-game fights. Just need 3 more possessions. 58 seconds. Kolek takes the screen. Kolek with his right hand to his left. Kolek dribbling the clock out. Fadeaway jumpers up and good. Knicks up 27. 119-92. I'm jumping in a Zazu space after this. I don't know about you. I'm hopping in a Zazu. Here's Jacoby Walter. Failed first-round pick. 3 is up. Brick. Rebound by Yabusele. Yabusele just has to hold. They should not shoot. And Yabusele will hold. And the Knicks are going to win this game by 27 as they were down 66-55. And they went on a 27-4 run and continued the stampede in the fourth quarter as shot clock violation hits. Yabusele will give the ball to his teammate Hukporti, and they will now run the clock out. But Mikal Bridges, phenomenal game. OG Anunoby, phenomenal game. Tyler Kolek, 9 assists. Karl Anthony Towns, a 224 rebounding. No, he has a lot of rebounds. Wasn't even Brunson that did much in this game, man. But he actually got the scoring going with a layup. I felt like the biggest section of this game, in my opinion, was 66-55. Brunson got a layup through traffic. Then Mikal Bridges got a three. And then the Knicks had a tremendous defensive possession where Josh Hart jumped the passing lane and got a layup at 66-62. And from that point on, I felt like the Knicks just went mano-a-mano. Once they took the lead for good, they did not look back. They completely clamped down on this Raptors team. And you kind of wonder, the Raptors are a team that is feeling pretty hot about themselves. And now you wonder if they're ready to make a pivot off what they want to do. It's just going to be a very interesting week of days. It's 7 days tomorrow before the trade deadline. Teams have to be prudent. Teams have to be patient. Teams have to recognize when it's time to move. And it's like, I would look at, I'm a teacher, your kid starts putting in some good grades before the semester ends. You still got to look at the whole semester. You know what I mean? Can't get caught up in these games in terms of value, but as a fan, that was tremendous. So enjoyed the stream. Stay tuned to the rest of my videos. This is a live video. Stay tuned to the rest of my scheduled videos. Thank you for joining the stream and pushing us towards 4,000 watch hours. We are already at 1,100 subscribers on YouTube. Tremendous job by you guys for supporting the channel. And we will have a recap of tonight's game open up on YouTube tomorrow morning. This is Poppa Left. I'm signing out for, hit this button, for your Knicks. Sit and stream. All right, hit that. Have a good night, folks.